Thank you so much. Thank you. You're helping so many people. Early detection is so critical, and it's so rare. Just a quick version of my story. 2014, at a wedding in New Jersey, I was bitten by the tick that changed my life. So I came home to New York City with a crushing head and neck ache. I immediately saw a bullseye. I was in the very lucky, rare percentage of people that saw it. And I went to the emergency room, and I got 3 weeks of doxycycline, which failed. And it fails in about 61% of people, according to one big study at Danbury Hospital. So that's like one little dirty secret I want to share with you, is that the guidelines for Lyme disease are wrong. And one of the things that Lisa is bringing to light is proper diagnostics and then proper care. Because patients like me that almost die from a stupid tick bite don't have to be in that position. Many of us could get better with a longer, stronger course of antibiotics. So that's a really important thing for everybody to know. After 12 New York City doctors, my symptoms persisted and got worse and worse and worse until I ended up in heart failure. And I couldn't breathe. And finally, 5 months after my initial bite and my crazy spiraling illness, and in the midst of this, I was signing my deal with Sony. So this huge goal that I had that finally was coming true. I can't write a song, I can't sing a song, I can't think, I can't be in the room with an artist or a writer because I can't even string a sentence together. And because I can't breathe, I can only whisper. So I was very lucky that I got in to see a brilliant Lyme specialist, Dr. Stephen Phillips, and he saved my life. Without properly recognizing this and getting the treatment, I don't think I would be here tonight. So this song is so special to me because this is the first song that I wrote after I got well. And this is called I See You. It is my love letter to the Lyme community and to Lisa and to all of you. So thank you so much.
Put the pieces back together. So you lie there and dream. Here's to the lonely, to the broken hearted. I want you to know I feel your pain, yeah. Here's to the hopeless, to the almost forgotten, yeah. To those who got lost along the way. I see you. I see you. I see you. City streets
This next performer, I'm so excited. I know it's your turn.
Do you want to introduce him?
Nope, you go right ahead. He's a wonderful, wonderful singer-songwriter and a very good friend of ours, but you go.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
Billy Dean was born in Quincy, Florida. He started his career at the age of 8, a singer in his dad's band. His first big break came in 1998 when he was voted Best Male Vocalist on Star Search. I remember Star Search.
Star Search, yeah, with Bill what's his name? My brother's name is Bill McMahon.
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon,
Star
Ed
Search.
McMahon, yes,
Yep.
yes, okay.
So now Billy goes on to a 25-year career. He's released 11 albums. He's won a Grammy, an American Country Music Award, Top New Male Vocalist of the Year Award, Academy of Country Music Award.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is in the Florida Artist Hall of Fame. Billy Dean has performed and toured with some of the industry's biggest country music acts, including the Judds, Kenny Rogers, Clint Black, Alan Jackson, Winona Judd,
Oh my gosh.
and many others. So Loopy contacted her friend Billy for a song, and they put their heads together, and they put together, it's a Lyme. It's a song about Lyme.
I've had this song in my head for quite a while, and I just figured that I really wanted to put together a song that was not super sentimental, that was sort of fun, and you can sing along. So go ahead. I'll let you do
Here's
this
her
one.
lyrics. Here's Billy's talent. They collaborated for Blame It on the Lyme.
Well, thank you so much for that incredible introduction. I really do appreciate it, and I want to thank all the folks there at the Twin Cities Lyme Foundation for your hard work on such a serious disease. And Pete and Lisa out there, man. Lisa, thanks for jotting these fun lyrics down. You have a really wonderful attitude towards this disease, and we wanted to kind of write something together that was just sort of a little lighthearted approach to the disease. And my goal is to get you singing along after the first chorus or two, so maybe we can get that done. So here you go, folks. Let me do this one for you. Some days I could blame it on tequila. Some days I have to blame it on the Lyme. I want to stay in bed with an aching head after having one hell of a time. Well, they say a little tick made me sick and pulled off the perfect crime. Some days I can blame it on tequila. Some days I have to blame it on the Lyme. I got some friends who want to go out, maybe have a round or two. I better pull myself together, 'cause tonight I'm pushing through. And by this time tomorrow, I know there'll be hell to pay. But I don't care, 'cause I wouldn't have it any other way. Some days I can blame it on tequila, some days I can blame it on the Lyme. I wanna stay in bed with an aching head after having one hell of a time. Well, they say a little tick made me sick and pulled off the perfect crime. Some days I can blame it on tequila, and some days I have to blame it on the Lyme. Here's a little song for you out there, so you know you're not alone. A little melody, a little play on words, so you can sing along. Some days I can blame it on tequila, some days I have to blame it on the Lyme. I wanna stay in bed with an aching head after having one hell of a time. Well, they say a little tick made me sick and pulled off the perfect crime. And some days I can blame it on tequila, and some days I can blame it on the Lyme. Some days I can blame it on tequila, and some days I have to blame it on the Lyme. I hope we all raise a lot of money on that. Maybe we'll hear that on the radio one day. Thanks again, guys. I wish I could be there in person. See ya. Have a great time.
I'm Lisa Najarian, and I am the founder and executive director for Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. We are a foundation that raises money to help people get properly diagnosed for Lyme disease. In 1999, I woke up one day and my ear was plugged, and I didn't know if it was allergies or if it was a cold or if it was something. I couldn't figure it out. And then it transitioned into
migraine headaches and vertigo, and I went on with about 60 different symptoms, and I went on like this for 16 years, and I had no idea what was going on inside of me. And I went to doctor after doctor after doctor, and still nobody could figure out what was wrong with me. And finally, in 2015, I tested positive for Lyme disease. And I decided that the worst part of being sick is that I didn't know what I had. And so we started this foundation to help people get properly diagnosed, because Lyme disease is one of those diseases that is really difficult to diagnose. So we have an assessment on our website at twincitieslyme.org, where you can take an assessment, and then we will give you a grant to be able to see our participating Lyme literate doctor, Dr. Jonathan Otten, at his clinic at Northern Lights Medicine here in Minnesota. We have a waiting list every single year, and we have a gala that we ask for support from our donors to be able to fund these people to get to his program to be able to get properly diagnosed. We can't do this without sponsorship. We can't do this without donors, people out there that are happy to help us, and it has been amazing and life-changing for so many people. Between corporate support and also private funding, we have helped thousands of people not only get diagnosed, but create awareness and get them on their journey to be able to find health and a sense of healing, which they didn't have before. I was surprised 2 years ago at one of our galas.
I wanted to express my gratitude to you.
My team had put together a video testimonial of the people that had been helped. And it brought me to tears, because these people said things like, we would have never been able to go on without help from you, from Twin Cities Lyme. We are so thankful that we know what we have. We now know that we have Lyme disease, and now we can better find treatment because of you. It was so heartwarming to hear these people talk about how we have helped them, and there are so many more of those people that I have never been able to talk to, but it is so heartwarming to know that we're saving lives at Twin Cities Lyme Foundation.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Twin Cities Lyme Foundation's 4th annual LymeLyght Gala. My name's Frank Vassalero, and I have the honor of being your MC tonight.
And I'm Lisa Najarian. I am the Executive Director of Twin Cities Lyme Foundation, and thank you for tuning in to our virtual gala tonight.
I'm so happy to be with you tonight, Lisa.
And I'm happy to be with you.
It's going to be really fun. You might be wondering, why are we holding the gala in May when usually we get together in September?
Since the 1980s, believe it or not, May has been known as Lyme Awareness Month. And we want to support that effort by holding our annual fundraiser event now as well. And we're keeping it virtual because of the incredible success that we had last year. We plan to hold our gala every May, and maybe next year we do it both in person and virtual.
That would be fabulous.
We'd love that.
Yeah, indeed. We'd love to see people in the crowd. Yeah, I miss them too. So maybe we'll get the best of both worlds. The gala is just a great opportunity to spread the word about the foundation. And the best part is we get to help a multitude of people not only gain awareness, but also get accurately diagnosed. So thank you in advance for your generosity and involvement in this critical fundraising event. A couple important housekeeping messages for you before we jump into the evening, a few things that we should know. For the absolute best experience, you want to watch the virtual gala on a desktop computer, on your smart TV, on a laptop, on a tablet, iPad, whatever you have, and then use your phone for bidding and donations. Really optimal to have 2 separate devices, because if you only use one, you might miss something, and you don't want to miss a thing at all. Another thing to keep in mind, we might break the internet because the show's that good, but there's no way that our stream is not going to get to you. So if you're having a problem or if something doesn't seem right, just refresh your page. We had an issue last year, and that was terrible, but all that's been corrected. This is coming to you in a specialized, not to be too technical, hardwired great system. So maybe there's a thunderstorm at your house, or maybe there's something wrong with your phone, but just refresh and keep it in, because it is going to be a wonderful experience, and we've got it set up technically for for you to enjoy. The other thing too, if you are at home with a partner or a spouse or someone else, open your own accounts. Really, because guys, when you see the NASCAR package, if your wife doesn't keep bidding on it, you're going to want to. And ladies, if your cheap husband doesn't bid on the earrings when you see them, you're going to want them. And believe me, it just makes peace in your home to have two people on two separate devices. So that's it. That's all of our housekeeping it is. It's that simple. And now down to business, because I know you have some really important information.
Well, and I like NASCAR too, so I was.
Well, get your own device.
I have my own device.
All right.
So we want to tell you that those in TCLS program get access to specialized attention, giving them their best chance for health. And it includes access to a Lyme literate clinic for testing, extensive consultation for their symptoms, and a quick, accurate diagnosis. These things come with a $2,300 price tag per person. And no, medical insurance rarely covers any of it. The thing is that Lyme sufferers often go misdiagnosed or undiagnosed, and it leads to debilitating symptoms with sometimes fatal results.
Yeah, and the sad part is you know, Lyme's not going away, folks. Last year alone, it's estimated there were 476,000 new cases of Lyme disease in the United States. So it's very real. It's a global health issue. And because of the nature of the disease and the inaccurate testing, you know, 50% of those tested might test negative. So we could actually be talking about close to 1 million people with Lyme this year. And that's why you're here, because we want to get everyone involved and everyone to help and make a difference, Lisa.
Absolutely. So tonight's program will be a little inspiring. Over the next hour, you will tour our affiliated Lyme clinic and see what our Lyme patients get to experience. Then we have the incredibly gracious gift of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Jonathan Cain. You might know him as a keyboardist from a little band called Journey.
Little band.
Yeah, little band. So he's going to perform 3 different times throughout the night. And another reason for tonight's gala is that our foundation can't exist without you. We need your financial involvement to sustain Twin Cities Lyme Foundation, bringing awareness to Lyme and helping sufferers get accurately diagnosed.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's so important, your generosity and all our supporters as well. And we wanted to go ahead and acknowledge a few of those folks here this evening. One of those supporters is Target Corporation. With Minnesota, of course, being the #2 hotspot in the nation for Lyme-carrying ticks, CEO Brian Cornell has involved this Minnesota-based corporation in supporting Twin Cities Lyme Foundation since its inception. A large part of TCF's success is because of Target's support. So thank you, Brian, and thank you for Target Corporation for recognizing the threat of Lyme disease and doing something to end it. So Twin Cities Lyme Foundation is grateful. Target has been a great corporate citizen to Minnesota and many others as well.
Really great.
Also want to extend a very deep and heartfelt thank you to the generosity of our other major sponsors. They are RBC Wealth Management, Morgan Stanley, Michter's Distillery was a really great treat for you coming up. We'd also like to thank the following who've made additional donations that have allowed us to bring this gala to fruition tonight. And those are Continental Diamond, Market Rebellion, Martin's Motorsports, Jonathan Cain, Northern Lights Medicine, and our incredible videographer, Tom Avilas. And of course, also our thanks to Avex Production. Loopy, I think we get those people and we say, you know what? Let's make a toast to them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so some people have these great Loopy's Limeade little glasses. We have them on our website, and so we'd like to say cheers to all of you. Cheers, Frank.
Cheers.
Hope we have a good night tonight, huh?
Well, there's nothing that makes a live auction better than the auctioneer having a shot of vodka before the whole thing starts.
Tequila.
Oh, even better. Fabulous. All right, I'm ready to go now.
Okay, let's go.
I'll take some of hers. I'll be even more. I'll be more juiced up and ready to go. So I'm ready to go, and I knew you were ready to go as well. So let's see how much money we can raise for Lyme, folks. There's a live auction. We have 5 items. It's going to be really, really fun, and I'm really, really excited to get going and show you what we have coming up first. So that is your cue right now to grab your phone so you can go ahead and bid on our first auction item. Thank you to our friends Jimmy and Elaine Pessis at Continental Diamond. You now have the chance to own these beautiful, one-of-a-kind ruby and diamond earrings.
I love them.
Oh my God, they're spectacular. You know, now that things are opening up too, you're going to want to start wearing something other than sweatpants, right? I mean, it's time to think about getting dressed up, and now that you're vaccinated, go out and put those under your ears. Absolutely gorgeous.
They're great.
$2,250 value. You're bidding on this pair of specifically gorgeous 14-karat yellow gold ruby slices. And look at that elegant edge. Do you see that? Those are rough cut diamonds. Oh,
Those are beautiful. Can I see those?
I will get them for you immediately, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not putting them in my ears, ladies.
You know they're nice
but...
because as soon as Lisa saw them, she said, may I see them, please?
Ooh,
So-
I love them. You know, I love them with a gown, and I also love them with jeans and a white T-shirt.
They would work for they're that versatile.
And maybe some heels. They're cute. Aren't they not cute? We got a shot of that right there?
They're
Anyone?
fabulous. They're fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a value of $2,250. So let's get going. Hit your smartphone. Help out Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. Get a tax deduction. Guys, you need to be thinking about things like things called
Absolutely.
anniversaries,
Yes.
right? You might not know when it is, but it's coming up some point. Valentine's Day. Let's look ahead. How about this as a fabulous graduation gift? Those would be absolutely stunning as a graduation gift. Continental Diamond has nothing but really, really great quality stuff.
Love them.
Other options are, I'm thinking of someone that...
Valentine's Day, always.
Valentine's Day?
Maybe you can keep them for a little while. I know that the owner of the jewelry that we had last year kept it for almost 6 months before he gave it to his wife.
As a gift, yeah.
As a gift.
Guys, think ahead. Please think ahead.
I don't have those QVC women's hands.
Yeah, I've been in trouble for not remembering to do things. So why not do this? Why not get yourself a fabulous tax deduction? Why not really change someone's life by going ahead and donating to Twin Cities Lyme Foundation and
That's the most
improve your
important
own cause by getting those spectacular ruby encrusted with diamond earrings.
Yeah, they're
I love it. So let's go ahead and hit the phone. Start your bidding right now. We'll go ahead and get it done. Help Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. Kevin, make sure you can pull up so I need to see where we're at and where we're going on the bids. We're here on the internet and we're going to do it for you live, and it's going to happen all right now, ladies and gentlemen, all to help Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. Thank you. Starting bid $1,000. $1,000. That's half price, ladies and gentlemen. That's half price here on the internet this evening to help Twin Cities Lyme Foundation with the founder and chairman right next to me. Just keep that in mind. Don't know if that
Holding these beautiful earrings. We
motivates
love
you.
these earrings. Come on, you guys. We need to have some really, really great bids on this because they are fabulous earrings. Look how great these are. Do you maybe you need them for Amelia?
Maybe I do. They're absolutely gorgeous. She would love them.
These would be beautiful with her skin and her dark hair. I mean, they'd be good on blondes too.
Well, I was going to say, my wife, like you guys are both just fabulous about the fashion stuff. And I don't know a lot, but I know those are absolutely gorgeous and spectacular. I mean, look how they shine under the
they're
light.
Beautiful. They're beautiful, and they're not very heavy. Here, so let me just check them out here.
There's not a lot of things that shine on the internet.
They're so beautiful.
But these shine on the internet.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
They're not very heavy. They're not going to pull your earlobes down. They look like they look a little bit bigger than I think that they really are. They're just absolutely beautiful with these the diamonds cut around the edges. They're gorgeous. These are beautiful.
Valued at nearly $2,300, folks. You could go ahead and steal them right now for $1,000. That will help Twin Cities Lyme Foundation.
$1,000. Come on, guys.
Really simple. All you got to do is hit your phone one time, and it makes it happen.
Okay, what do we have?
And I know we have at least one live bidder here in the audience.
Yeah.
So it's nice because you can bid at home, you can use your phone. I've also got a couple people here, which is nice. We're still following all the COVID procedures. We're doing all that stuff. We did all the testing, but we've got one bid at $1,000 now. So does anyone want to go $1,250? Now we'll look at $1,250. Now we'll go $1,250 one time. One time at $1,250. One bid at $1,250. Don't let them steal them at $1,000. Next bid $1,250. Next bid, $1,250. I've only got 4 other items coming up. I mean, they're all diverse. They're all interesting. I've done this for a long time. And I'm going to tell you, the things that we have tonight in our collection are fabulous. And I love what we're starting out with. And you need to start and get involved in that. Everyone's got someone that could use a pair of these, right? Absolutely stunning. Next bid, $1,250. I'll give you another 15 seconds to think about it. Then I'm going to go close it out. Holy cow, a steal. I see a steal coming on our first bid. I love your earrings tonight, too. They're limes.
Thank you.
She's wearing limes.
Yep.
And you'd look fabulous in those, too.
Well, thank you. I would love to have them, and I think I might grab them.
Well, you're gonna need to get your phone out, Miss, if you're going to do that. All right.
Okay, there we go. Oh, what do we have?
Danielle Otten.
Oh, Danielle. Oh, Danielle had them at 1,000.
You outbid somebody. Welcome to the live auction.
Oh my gosh, Danielle. Okay.
Well, Is my guy here going to go $1,250? Is someone here going to go $1,250? We got Danielle at $1,000. $1,000 bid. Thank you, Danielle. We appreciate it. Beautiful ruby and diamond slice earrings.
They're beautiful, Danielle. You're going to love them. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Joanne, welcome to live auction. I didn't think your phone was working.
Woo!
Now apparently
Are you
I
kidding
find
me
out
right
that it is.
now? Oh my goodness.
Guys, do you feel
Joanne,
guilty at all that the women having to do their own bidding on the earrings?
These are beautiful earrings. Okay.
Joanne Talbot, you're in right now at $1,250.
Oh
Thank
my
you very
goodness.
much.
These are
Next
going to be
bid,
beautiful on her as well.
$1,500. Next bid, $1,500. Why, guys, are the ladies having to bid on their own? Well, I know why, because at the beginning I said make sure you all have your own phones, right?
That's right, right.
So,
You prompted them. You prompted
Right.
all the ladies to get these earrings.
so when your cheap husband won't buy them for you, you can get them for yourself.
Hey, neither of those husbands, to Danielle or Joanne, they're not cheap. I got to tell you, they're not. But I'm excited. Let's close this one out.
Those two are great. I'm cheap and I'm a husband. Just ask my wife. I'll give you 15 more seconds if you went back in. If not, we're going to sell them to Joanne. Anyone at 1,500? Anyone at 1,500? Anyone at 1,500 that can hear my voice? Anyone at 1,500?
Uh-oh. Shoot. Danielle, we're really sorry.
Going once. Going twice.
Nice.
Joanne, welcome to live.
Woo!
Sold.
Woo! Okay.
$1,250.
All right.
I love it. That's how we get going.
Let's close that one up.
Oh, thank you very much. I got the earrings back. We're literally going to close them up. No, we're going to box them up beautifully for you, Joanne. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to show you what's going on. For item number 2, our friends at Michter's Distillery are always first in line.
This
They
one's
say,
great. This
how
one's great.
How can we support? What can we do to help? And they have come through now with a really incredible spirits package. I want you to look at some of this process of this video. This is the oldest distillery in the country. This started, I don't know if it was around the Revolutionary War or actually right before it. It is absolutely stunning, the history that Michter's has, the people that are involved, the richness of what they make, the things that they go ahead and do. You are going to be amazed at the package that I have to show you.
It is amazing.
The care that they use when they make their ryes and their bourbons is absolutely spectacular. So here is the package that we have for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is valued at $9,000. See what they're doing there, the cooperage? See how they make these barrels? That's one of the keys. That's one of the things that separates Michter's. You're saying, Frank, how can we sell 5 bottles of whiskey for $9,000? Well, it's very, very easy to do, ladies and gentlemen, because we have 5 different bottles, and they're at very, very different price points. So let me drive you through what's going on. On one end, you see the Shanks Homestead. That's a Kentucky sour mash whiskey with a substantial amount of rye. If you're trying to buy that right now, it'd probably cost around $400. At the other end, closest to me, that's the Baumburgers Declaration. Okay, so Baumburgers was the original distillery known as Baumburgers in the 1800s, and then Michter's bought it and took it over. But they go ahead and celebrate the name still. That's 108 proof strength. It's really, really interesting and has a really, really cool aging process. As we go to the middle, this is where things start to really heat up. There's a 10-year straight bourbon that's involved in there, and there's a 10-year Kentucky straight rye. And then behind that, let me open it up a little bit so you can see it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 20-year Kentucky straight bourbon.
Man.
Fire charred, white
Amazing.
oak, still in there. I don't know if you can read it here, but this is bottle number 505 of only 634 that were made.
This is an amazing
The bottle number
box.
and the batch number. I'm talking about a bottle of liquor that if you go on right now and put this in a website, you could maybe find it in LA or maybe New York City for maybe $7,000, maybe $8,000, maybe
amazing.
someone try. It's absolutely spectacular. So Lisa, what we've done is we got all 5 of these together, and we're going to go ahead and package them and sell them to you. And I will start, because Lisa wanted me to. I'll start the bidding at half price, ladies and gentlemen, because that's the kind of guy I am.
Tony Yoakum at $4,500.
Welcome, Tony.
Oh, we love Tony.
Tony, you're in at $4,500. Next bid, I need to see $5,000.
Let's
I
go,
want you
guys.
guys to think of. Let me tell you a whiskey story as our bids are coming in. At Christie's auction house, the highest bid ever for a barrel of whiskey sold was $78,000 until Michter's came in. Michter's shattered the record and sold a barrel of whiskey last year for $209,000. Now, what you people have done in the pandemic is spectacular, because all you've done is sat around and drank bourbon like Prohibition was starting this Thursday. I mean, it is insane what has happened, and this is some of the best quality things that you can get. Tony Yoakum, I understand you realize it, but folks, you need to bid higher on this. All you guys that are Market Rebellion, do a little arbitrage. Look at how this price is. Bid $5,000 on it and turn around and sell it on eBay tomorrow for $9,000, okay? And then maybe give some proceeds to Twin Cities Lyme. Folks, you need to understand the value of what we have here. It's absolutely incredible. Loopy, I know you've had some of this yourself.
It's amazing. I have to tell you that Joe Magliocco over at Michter's and his niece, Catherine Magliocco, they are the nicest people, and there's a couple other ones as well. You'll see them in the credits. They are amazing. They are so philanthropic. I really have not been around more generous people than those people at Michter's. I asked for some sort of an auction item, and this is what they gave us: something worth $9,000. This is a steal at $4,500. Tony, if you're going to get it,
Tony's not going to get it at $4,500.
Okay. We really need to get more. We should really.
We're going higher.
Yeah, let's go higher.
Because we not that we don't love Tony. Tony, I'm sure you're great.
We love Tony.
Love to share some of your $9,000 whiskey with you. But ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it for Twin Cities Lyme, and we want value, and we're doing some really special things. What Joe did with this distillery is incredibly special. How he knew the heritage and brought it up. Yeah. If you don't know the name Michter's, let me put it this way: have you heard of Pappy Van Winkle? Of course you have. Everyone has. But the damn media, that's all they talk about is Pappy Van Winkle. The media is a huge problem. Let me tell you, I know some people in it, and they get on one thing and they don't think and do others. Michter's and Pappy Van Winkle, if you look at all the reviews, all the different things, God bless Pappy, they've got some great marketing, and they get on television, and people think it's the greatest thing in the world. If you look at the rankings, you look at the numbers, Michter's, Pappy Van Winkle go back and forth, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and those bottles just keep it going up and up and up in price. 634 bottles were made. We have bottle number 505 for you. I've got a bid of $4,500, and I might have to close it out.
Now, let me tell you a little story first before you say that, and maybe this will help raise us a little bit of money. So last night I got an email from a woman who told me that her son, and I'm not going to be brought to tears, so stay with me. Her son has suffered from something called Bartonella, which is a co-infection of Lyme disease, and she has gone to a couple of different very well-respected medical facilities here in Minnesota, and neither one of them caught this Bartonella. So she heard me on the radio, and she went to our website, and she applied for our grant and got in to see Dr. Otten and was properly diagnosed. Her son, this young man, has suffered for 475 days with a migraine headache at a level of 8. Oof. So if that doesn't make you pull out your wallet and donate, it's maybe not even for the whiskey, it's for those people who we are able to help. And that is what this is about tonight. So please dig a little deeper, and let's try to buy these auction items. Please, come on, let's go.
Absolutely. Well, that's why we're here, right? It's because there's real life people that are having real problems that are getting really affected.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's going to go on this. We know it's a big price point. I just want to make a spectacular deal to someone. Again, it's $9,000 worth of Michter's premium whiskey. Tony, you're in at $4,500. We'll give about another 10, 15 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and close it out. And then we'll make sure that we all put Tony's address on the internet, and we're going to have a great party at his house this weekend.
I got to tell you, Tony lives 5 minutes from us.
Ah!
So,
I know where the Nigerians live. I bet I could sniff out Tony's house if he opens one of those bottles.
If this comes to him. So.
Wow. Tony, thank you for your generosity, going once and going twice. And as I see my bids, sold. Tony Yoakum, $4,500. Thank you for your generosity. Really, really nice.
Just also want to say that everybody who is a winning. What are they called? A
live auction
bidder?
winner.
Winning bidder.
Yep.
You will receive Dr. Stephen Phillips and Dana Parrish's latest book, their brand new book called Chronic. It is on the New York Times best-selling list, and we will include that book into all of the live auction items that are going to the winning bidders. So anyway, earlier I mentioned our partner, Dr. Otten and Northern Lights Medicine. They are incredible, and here's a look at the clinic, a brief glimpse of how your donations are used to help Lyme sufferers.
Good evening. Welcome to Northern Lights Medicine. By listening very carefully to your story and completing an in-depth laboratory workup, we have been able to help many individuals recover their health.
Dr. Otten and his team have been an integral part of Twin Cities Lyme Foundation for over 4 years. And in that time, with his assistance and your donations, we have been able to help thousands of sufferers get to a space where they can heal.
Our hope for the coming year is to partner even further with the Twin Cities Lyme Foundation to create a facility that serves a broader range of needs for those with Lyme borreliosis and other tick-borne disease. Antimicrobial treatment, including combination traditional antibiotic therapy and botanical antimicrobial therapy, form the center of treatment for chronic relapsing Lyme borreliosis. However, experts in tick-borne disease around the globe are coming to the understanding that there are a number of complicating factors that can impede one's recovery from tick-borne disease. Factors include immune system dysregulation, mitochondrial dysfunction, impaired detoxification capacity, and of course, one's unique genetics. And of course, we need to deal with the damage caused by the infections, such as chronic neurological problems, including neuropathy. At Northern Lights Medicine over the coming year, we hope to expand our offerings to include hyperbaric oxygen therapy, PEMF therapy, infrared sauna therapy, and nutritional and IV services.
We can't do any of this work without the financial help from you. The expansion to incorporate all of those different modalities are imperative for the healing of these Lyme patients. But we have saved so many lives, and to me, it's so heartwarming. Thank you, Dr. Otten, for all that you've done over these years to get these people healed.
Thank you, Lisa.
It is so reassuring to know that we have Dr. Otten and his staff and the passion for helping as part of our foundation. He's really so caring and so great. His team is wonderful.
Yeah, it is reassuring.
Yeah.
We're really happy to have this next person on the team as well. Our special guest, Jonathan Kane, the keyboardist from Journey. You've probably heard of that outfit before, Journey.
Maybe, maybe just a little band. Jonathan has created a special video for all of you here tonight. He's going to play a medley of the very hits that earned multiple gold, platinum, and diamond selling records. Aren't we lucky to have him?
Yes, this is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Jonathan Kane from Journey.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jonathan Kane from Journey. This is the 4th annual In the LymeLyght Gala. Thanks for the great introductions, guys. Lisa, thank you for having me. So I'm going to run a few songs down that I helped create in the rock band Journey. Of course, you know that we're going to be touring at some point. I think Vegas is coming up in December, and possibly some other shows will be announced. But, you know, truly getting to be the keyboard player of Journey was a life-changing event for me and a miracle, and I'll always thank God for it. So here are a few songs in this medley that I had part of. I think you'll recognize a few.
Highway run into the midnight sun. Breeze going round here on my mind.
restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place it's hard to find. Right down the line and spin you and me. And love and a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours. Faithfully. Lying beside you here in the dark, feeling your heart with mine. Softly you whisper, you're so sincere. How could our love be so blind? We sail on together, we drifted apart, and here you are by my side. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say, and here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms. It's been a mystery until they try to see why something good can hurt so bad. Caught on a one-way street, the taste of bittersweet. Love will survive somehow, some way. One love feeds the fire, one heart burns desire. Wonder who's crying now. Only so many tears you can cry till the heartache is over, and now you can say your love will never die. Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. at the time you walked out on me. There were moments I believed you were there. I'll be alright without you. There'll be someone else. I keep telling myself I'll be alright without you. Love's an empty space I can't replace. I still recall the sad cafe, how it hurt so bad to see her cry. I didn't want to say goodbye. Send her my love, memories remain. Send her my love, calling out her name. I'm dreaming, reflection of a face I'm seeing. It's a voice that keeps on haunting me. In my life I've seen where I've been. I said that I'd never fall again. Within myself I was wrong. My searching ain't over. I know that when you love a woman, you see a world inside her eyes. When you love a woman, you know she's standing by your side. A joy that lasts forever. There's a band of gold that shines, waiting somewhere. Oh yeah, when you love a woman. When you love a woman.
So I just signed that guitar. I sure hope you think about it. If you like playing guitar, even if you like a beautiful guitar like this is a brand new Fender model that they just upgraded, and especially for a guy that got in the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So have at it.
We will have at it. That's right, folks. That Fender Stratocaster guitar that Jonathan Cain just signed, that's going to be yours. Right now we have a bid of $2,500. Our next bid is $2,800. We've got a bid of $2,500 and looking for $2,800. So here's what you'll get. You get the signed Fender Stratocaster, the same one you just saw in the video, plus 4 tickets to see Journey live in concert this December at the Virgin Vegas Hotel. And then also, he has a new book. Really cool. Don't Stop Believing, of course. What else would it be called? And we'll get you a signed copy of this, too. And the great thing is that 100% of every dollar you donate goes directly to help someone suffering from Lyme disease get diagnosed so they can get down the road to being well. You know, Loopy, we could call your organization. I mean, Don't Stop Believing. The problem is
Don't stop.
People have these issues, and you come and they get done. So, Anthony, we've got you in at $2,500. Next bid, $2,800, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're looking for a bid of $2,800 for the Fender Stratocaster. Anthony, you're in at $2,500. I know you see huge value in this, and you should. The guitar itself is worth $3,000. What's it worth with Jonathan Cain's signature on it? I don't know, but I know collectibles are finite, right? He's not going to keep signing guitars for the rest of his life.
No.
There's a limit on these things, and when you have one, you have one. See the future, ladies and gentlemen. $300 more, looking for $2,800 now. $2,500 bid,
nothing.
looking for $2,800. $300 is nothing. And here's the thing, Loopy, I always like to let people know that you're not only buying this for today, you're buying it for 5 years from now, you're buying it for 10 years from now. Can you imagine what this is worth 10 or 20 years from now?
It's a beautiful guitar. Did you see?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Did you see it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
He's been around forever. He's been with Journey since 1980. Do you remember the Babies?
Yeah.
He was with the Babies.
I didn't know that.
Right? Yeah, no, he was with the Babies. I think he started with the Babies in 1974, I think. I can't remember, with Ricky Phillips, who's now in Styx. And who else was in the Babies? Oh, John Waite, right? Right? Am I right?
Look at her. Well, John Waite was, because John Waite and Jonathan Cain are good friends.
Yeah.
So that would make perfect sense.
Yeah. He was the lead singer, I believe, of the Babies. I got to get my Paul out here to confirm.
Matt, welcome to Live Auction. You're in at 2,800.
Oh!
And I love your last name.
Woo!
You have more vowels in your last name than me. Congratulations.
All right.
Anthony, you want back in, it'll cost you $3,100, but we got to go quick, guys. We got to get it done.
Come on, Anthony.
Matt, you're in at $2,800. Next bid, $3,100.
Matt and Anthony. Let's go.
Because the thing, anyone can join in. Again, here's the thing with a collectible. So I've sold some Miracle on Ice stuff, especially in Minnesota, where everyone that was on that team that won the gold medal at Lake Placid signed it, right? But those things change. I mean, you'll never see one of those again.
Right.
Everyone can't sign it again.
That's right.
And finite things like this happen. So, Matt, you're in at $2,800. Next bid, $3,100. Anyone at $3,100?
Okay, come on, you guys. A signed guitar, a signed Fender Strat from Jonathan Cain. Come on.
Don't stop believing.
And a book, a signed autographed book, a book that he wrote about. We got another one. C. Blumke.
Welcome to Live Auction.
Oh, this is so exciting. I get so excited on this stuff.
I like it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Next
okay,
year,
$3,100.
Next year, Loopy's going to get her auctioneer certificate, and it's going to be the greatest thing ever. I love her passion.
Okay, let's go.
Love her passion. $3,100 bid, looking for $3,400. Now we're looking for $3,400. Guys, Matt, Anthony, I encourage you to get back in.
Come on,
We've got 3 bidders on it right now, looking for $3,400. $3,400. Do not let this slip through your hands for $300. You will live with regret the rest of the weekend. Also, you're doing great things for Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. Matt, way to get back in.
Oh,
Taquito,
that. Keep drinking that margarita.
or Tacito or Taquito?
Tacito.
Tacito?
Tacito.
Tacito.
Matt and Leah, they're sitting there
Vassalero.
drinking margaritas, watching us tonight. And
Nice.
cheers to you. And thank you for that offer, that bid. Anybody else? Anthony, I'm sorry, I'm taking over. I'm taking over your job.
You're the executive director. I love you. You are awesome, and you look a lot better than me.
No, I don't think so.
And Kevin, why don't we switch it so we make sure that we get her on there too, right? Right? So there. Awesome.
Hello. Okay, come on, guys.
$3,400 bid, link for $3,700. Don't let it slip for $300, guys. Matt, you've got it at $3,400. Welcome you back. Welcome back, Anthony. Welcome anyone else back at $3,700. Bid at $3,400 right now.
Come on, you guys. What do we need to do? What do we need to do?
We just need to explain to them that all these things go for a very good cause, but all these things are very finite. Jonathan Cain doesn't sign a lot of this stuff, and
well, and also
things change over time, and when things change, just like the band has changed, when things change, the price of these things goes way up in value. So we want someone to go ahead and kind of see the future, see the present by making a bid, and see the future by knowing you're getting a spectacular deal.
And we need to say that it takes $2,300 per person to get diagnosed properly. We test for Lyme disease. We also test for co-infections, which is crucial. The little boy that I told you about that has had a migraine headache for 475 days, the reason why we're able to help him is because we test for co-infections. $2,300 with she's a single mom. She's a single mom who cannot afford to be able to get her son proper medication and treatment. So, let's go, guys. Come on, $3,400.
How good do you feel when you can do that?
When I do what?
When you can do that to help somebody. You've got to feel great about that.
Well,
you should feel great about that.
It's wonderful. I
Yeah.
was reading through all the testimonials, and it's so heartwarming because I don't get to hear all of the people that we've helped. I don't get to hear about all the people that we've helped. Remember a couple years ago, we had the videos on screen of some people that have given us our testimony and said thank you. And it's wonderful, but I don't get to see all of you out there. I don't get to hear your story, and I would love to. It's incredibly heartwarming. I wish that I had somebody like me and like Twin Cities Lyme Foundation to be able to help me back in all those years.
And now you all, folks, now you all have Lisa.
16 years.
Because it'll affect your family as well. All right, no advance on Matt. I'm going to say going once, and going twice.
Tocitos.
Matt Tocito. Sold, congratulations. You didn't stop believing.
Nice job.
You're the greatest.
Nice job.
You're the greatest. She's here. She's an inspiration, and now she has a special message for you, everyone. Obviously, the force behind the foundation. Lisa, and Pete's going to join you now too, right? Good to see you, Pete. Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. As I said in the beginning of the gala, I've had Lyme disease for 22 years, and 16 of those have been undiagnosed. And during that time, I've suffered from many symptoms. We talked about it earlier. I have had heart issues. Oh my goodness, I've had migraine headaches, I've had vertigo, joint pain, neck pain. I mean, it goes on and on and on.
Long list.
Some days I would have certain symptoms, and then on other days I would have other symptoms. And each day was different, and it was absolutely awful, and it was very confusing to me, and it's really super confusing to all the people around you. It is very difficult to explain to anyone who doesn't have Lyme. I felt really, really super alone. I mean, really alone, because nobody understood what was going on inside of me. And many people either didn't believe me or they thought I was crazy. I heard that all the time. And not just from regular people, but from doctors too. And I'm not unique. So many people with Lyme disease feel that exact same way, and it's really difficult for me to navigate, but on many days it's even more difficult for my husband, my kids, and my family, and my friends to navigate all of this nonsense and confusion too.
Well, we all know that it affects the person who has Lyme disease, but it also affects everybody else. Your relationships change. The kids don't have a mom for months at a time sometimes. It's important to be strong, be supportive, and because you are on this journey, we're right along there with you.
Oh, and I so appreciate that. I have to tell you, I am one of the unique ones, and it's really, really super comforting. So this is because this disease is so awful, and even for people like me who do have a great support system, we all fall victim to tragedy. Some people endure such unbearable pain that they can go on no longer with their life. And a good friend of ours who is also part of our board, he's a board member at Twin Cities Lyme. He lost his wife to exactly this same scenario. He woke up one night in the middle of the night and found "If you're reading this, I'm gone."
Brutal.
Letter that was taped to the bathroom mirror because her headaches, her migraine headaches, were so overwhelming that she had had enough of the pain because it wouldn't go away.
When we say we're saving lives, we're truly saving lives.
We really
need
are.
your help to keep this going so people that are on the road to a much better life. We would love for you to help us help those people. You know, we've talked about this, and there's so many different opportunities. One of the opportunities right now that you can help is with this next Market Rebellion video.
All right, folks, if you always wanted to trade from your home like a pro but didn't know how, of course you have. Here's your chance to get educated now from the experts, Pete and John Najarian, the co-founders of Market Rebellion. They're offering this incredible educational package to get as financially savvy as they are. Has a value of $1,500. Our bid right now is $1,750. So thank you very much, Nathan. Next bid is $1,950, and it's going to go higher because it's sold out, and Pete's here to tell us about it. This is so cool that you're doing this and giving this.
It's awesome. Well, first of all, the fact that we sold out as fast as we did, Frank, people want to be back out and about.
Yep.
And so last year, virtual, just like everybody else. And this year, we've got a virtual and we've got the live out in Las Vegas. It's going to be pretty exciting. That sold out so fast, you can't believe it. But we saved a couple of tickets, right?
And in addition to that, so here's the package. Pete's $1,950. Paula Schwartz, you're in right now.
Nice, Paula Schwartz.
Next bid $2,150. Paula's in right now at $1,950. Next bid $2,150. So you get to go to something that's sold out. You can't get to it, and you get 3 hotel room nights in this package. 2 days of option and trading education. Question and answer with 10 well-educated, world-renowned financial speakers, and they are world-renowned.
My daughter wants to come. Look at that, Frank.
Lex Najarian.
She wants to learn about options too.
What does that tell you when someone when she can go and have dinner with them every night, but she wants to go to the conference? $2,150. Lex, you're in. Next bid $2,350. Breakfast and lunch included. Market Rebellion swag, we'll throw that in. Don't worry about taking notes when you're in Vegas. Digital replays after the conference. Pre-registration cocktail reception. Book signing with John and Pete and Najarian. $2,350. David Elliott, you're in. 30-day free trial of any of their subscription products, other than unusual option activity. VIP registration. VIP seating for you, right? Access to all the live trading sessions. And if that wasn't enough, we'll pile it on with a VIP cocktail reception with Pete and John, and autograph session with Pete and John, and 10% off all your Market Rebellion education products. David Elliott, you're in at $2,350.
God love him.
Oh, wait, there's more. I forgot. You get a 1-hour live coaching session with a professional trader, one of the Market Rebellion professional traders. And just to make it sweeter, $2,550 is our next bid. And just to make it sweeter, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically saying for $250 more, you'll have cocktails with Pete and Loopy, and I mean the cocktails alone.
And watch out, I can drink a little bit, so that's, you know.
And he might have a bottle of Michter's line.
Might have a Michter's.
So, I mean, that's so generous to give all that stuff. $2,350, David Elliott, you're in right now. Looking for the next bid of $2,550. Do not lose this for $250. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to make more than whatever you're bidding on this thing the first day after you get all this education. School, flavor, what can people do? Are you actually, I mean, is it a one-way seminar, or is it a Q&A?
It's
thing?
awesome.
What's
It's,
it like?
it's everything. It's seminars, it's Q&A. People get the opportunity to come up. I'm having coffee. If you want to ask me a question, any of the speakers, we have such a long list of unbelievably talented people in the markets each and every day, and it's exciting. I mean, it really is. And people get an opportunity to come up, ask you questions. You didn't cover this. What do you think of this? What do you think of Bitcoin? What do you think of that? I mean, every question under the map you want to look at, you're going to get it.
And there's so much to talk about. David Elliott, you were in at $2,550. I'm sorry you missed out on that. Right now, Joanne Talbot, and I'd love to see you wearing those earrings, Joanne, in Vegas. You would look spectacular. Joanne's in at $2,750. Next bid is $2,950. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people you see on TV and big-time television nationwide programs like CNBC, John and Pete, they are not approachable like they are. These are 2 unique guys, and they're going to be there for you to walk up to and say, what can I do? How can you help me? Tyler Gus gets the value of it. Joanne, jump back in. David, jump back in. Tyler, you're in at $2,950. Next bid, $3,150. Let's go, folks. Let's get it going. I feel like the options market is open. It's like Pete in the Pit in Chicago taking bids. Remember those days?
Yeah, absolutely. That was fun.
I mean, it goes back a long time. So, I mean, there's all this institutional knowledge that you're happy to share with folks.
Right, absolutely. And people want to know, they want to be able to get inside your head a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And they want to talk to you, and hopefully we're open to do as much as we possibly can. There's a lot of good people there. It's going to be huge, Frank. This one, we've had some conferences in the past. Usually we try to cap it off about 300-400, but because there wasn't anything last year except for the virtual, we decided to open it up a little little bit bigger. It sold out immediately anyway. So I think there's 1,000 people live, and we've got the rest of the folks that are coming in virtually. So, you know, it gives you a chance to just come up to somebody when they're not on TV and really just kind of pick their brain. And it's awesome.
And Tyler, you're not going to be with 1,000 people at your VIP reception, just so you know.
Yes.
It's a little more personal event. You're in at 2950. Joanne and Lex and David, I give you another shot. Don't lose this for $250. The value that you're getting and the things that you're learning are absolutely worth it.
Come on, you guys. Joanne. David. Let's go. Come on. This is nothing.
Right, she's good at this.
What's the raise on this? $250?
Yeah, that's it.
Hello.
That's it.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
It's like a price of a small May contract on a $20 stock. Tiny. Tiny.
Oh, it's awesome.
She's your wife, mighty but effective.
Yes, absolutely. Well, look at her. She scares me, and she's, it works. 5'2".
She inspires me. I know she scares you.
She does. She really does.
In the NFL, he's afraid of his wife.
And I'm not afraid of any other human. It's just my wife. My dad, he was pretty intimidating for a long time, but then she's right there.
3150, Joanne, you're in. We'll give it a little bit longer. Guys, we got to keep going. If you want to get it, get it. We're not going to keep stringing it out all night long.
How about a trip to Vegas? How about the opportunity to be out there, have a great time, walk the strip, do all the things you can do, and enjoy the conference? How about that?
But it's awesome, and so it's very generous of you and John. But the things you're going to learn are just so worth it and so fun. Yeah, and the idea of just getting out.
Having fun, man. Going to Vegas.
Going once.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Going twice. I'm going to give you 30 seconds so you can, because of the speed of the internet. So going once, going twice. Joanne, you're at 3150. Tyler, get back in. David, I love the fact your daughter's bidding on it. That's great. Does she have a boyfriend?
She does. Well, yeah, she's
maybe tough question to ask.
Hey, I'm the dad, man. You know what that's like.
Of the world on the internet. Sorry, Lex. But I just wonder, maybe she's
former Miss Nebraska.
Maybe she's buying it for someone. Yeah, she's gorgeous. More importantly, she's smart. So,
That's true.
Got the best of both you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that we didn't cover that people should know because it's going to be sold here quickly?
Cocktails with Loopy.
Well, the cocktails. I mean, that alone's got to be worth something, right?
Absolutely.
Get out by the pool, do all that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Make some money. Learn a lot. All right.
Yeah.
I said going once. I said going twice. I'm going to say sold.
Sold.
Joanne Talbot.
All right. So also in Vegas, we've got a NASCAR package with our good old friend Tommy Joe Martins. This guy's unbelievable. If you've never had a chance to watch any NASCAR, been involved with this type of thing, he's got 5 seasons now in the Xfinity Series. Let's hear about what Tommy Joe says about driving the Market Rebellion car, number 44. Check out this video.
Hey everybody, hope you're having a great night. I'm NASCAR driver Tommy Joe Martins, and we've got a really exciting item for you to bid on. We're going to be offering up 2 VIP passes to the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway on September 25th, where I'm going to be driving the number 44 Market Rebellion Chevrolet for my family team, Martins Motorsports. It's going to look a little different than the one sitting here behind me right now. What is a VIP pass? VIP Pass is probably the most exciting ticket in all of NASCAR. We're going to get you down in the garages before the race. You're going to get a chance to hang out with me, do a meet and greet with the rest of the team. And then during the race, we're going to get you out there next to the pit box, right there on pit road during the pit stops, and where all the rubber is flying off the racetrack. It's a really intense experience. It's really cool, and we're really happy to offer it up for a great cause. And a couple of good friends of mine, Pete and Lisa, who have been so supportive of me and my career over the last year that I've gotten a chance to know them. So, good luck. I'll see you at the racetrack September 25th.
Oh, how cool is this, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to be right there watching this and seeing this going on because you're going to be right up in front with him. It's our last item of the evening. It's our NASCAR package. We have a bid right now of $17.50. David and Carrie, you're going to love this. Here's what it includes. Ryan, I encourage you to get it back in. $17.50 bid right now, and now we're looking for $2,000. 2 NASCAR garage pit passes at Las Vegas Motor Speedway on September 25th. 2-night hotel stay, meet and greet with the driver, number 44, Tommy Joe Martins. He's driving that Market Rebellion Chevrolet. How cool is that car? And then check this out. David Elliott, welcome to Live Auction. You're in at 2,000. Check this out. Dinner with Tommy Joe, Pete, and Lisa, and the Martins racing team. $2,000 bid. You guys, this is so cool. So I didn't even know you sponsored a car.
Oh, it's awesome. We started it last year. NASCAR was coming back. It was one of the first sports to really come back.
Yeah.
And they needed a little help because a lot of the sponsors had left. They had issues and whatever. And so Tommy Joe reached out and we said, why not? Let's do a Mark of Rebellion. And since then, we've got a relationship with Tommy. He's as nice a guy as you'll ever meet.
Seems so down to earth.
I got to tell you. And
Our daughter thinks she wants to go. Tyler outbid Lex.
Starting to go up a little, Frank.
Sorry, I get so
Well, this is really cool. So, I mean, so he's like that, right? I mean,
he is the greatest guy. Went to Ole Miss. You saw that helmet, that blue helmet with the Ole Miss script on there. He went to Ole Miss. He's a great guy. He's really well educated. He always knew what he wanted to do, though. He loves racing cars,
cool.
and he's driving the 44 car.
Here's what I tell you, folks, if you're not familiar. Well, if you're a fan of NASCAR, that's why you're bidding on it. And Tyler, I don't know if you are. David, I welcome you back. Ryan, get back in. If you love NASCAR, you're in heaven. If you've never been to a race before, it is so fun. There's no better way to see it than this. To meet the driver, to see the car, to be down in the pit, to afterwards go out to dinner with these two people and a race car driver and get inside their head. The things that you will learn are spectacular. The things you'll learn to understand about it, you will appreciate racing so much more, and you'll have a spectacular time because we're giving you the hotel and we're getting you out to Vegas.
How about the pit passes? I mean, how many people get the opportunity to stand in the pits like
It's so great because you get to put the headphones on and you get to hear what Tommy Joe is talking back and forth with his pit team. And it's just so fun. He's such a great guy. He's such a great guy. He and his dad both, Craig and Tommy Joe, both from Mississippi. They're just so fun.
They're awesome.
We always have a ball with them.
I would challenge someone to bid another $250. David, way to go, because I'm going to tell you what, Tyler's going to come back and bid on this. I can feel that guy's phone in me, and that dude wants this thing. So let's get a live auction, and let's keep banging on that. Tyler, I know you're coming back. Don't let this slip away. Right?
And let me just say,
could you imagine taking your kid to this like a graduation gift?
How cool would that be, man?
It's so fun.
You wouldn't think your wife would like it. She would love it. You loved it.
Oh, I love it. And you know, he told me that 40% of the NASCAR viewers are women. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap his car. So part of sponsorship is wrapping the car and then providing the tires for them. So that's what a company does. So once my company gets a little bit better, my other thing that I do, I'm going to wrap it in pink.
Can you imagine that?
Well,
can you imagine?
I hope Tommy's listening tonight.
Oh, we love you, Tommy, if you are.
Your Camaro's about to turn pink, my friend. David Elliott, you're at $2,750, looking for one more bid. Let's get it a little higher.
Come on, Tyler. It's not that much
come
more.
back. Don't lose it. Don't lose it for $250.
Until
Tyler.
you've been to NASCAR and been there in person, especially in the pits, to hear the sound and the energy and the power that's going on when those things are coming in, even coming into the pits. I mean, if you watch Ford versus Ferrari and all those kind of different movies, it really is. It lives up to everything you'd ever imagine.
Absolutely. I'm going to give this going once, and I'm going to give it going twice.
Come on,
So
guys.
going once, going twice. I'm giving
more?
you another 30 seconds just because I know there's a little delay sometimes between where you're at and when you're hearing me. So $2,750 is bid right now by David Elliott. We need $3,000 to go ahead and steal this thing. Everyone else can go ahead and get in.
How fun will it be to have him with us? Because we're going to be in the pit. We're going to be there. Pete and I are going to be there. It's going to be super fun, and it will be really fun to have David. But any of those people, I'm happy to have anybody or somebody new.
Yep. All welcome with the happy, smiling Nigerians. Look how welcoming they are. They're the nicest people in the world. You know what else I noticed, too? They spontaneously hug. They're the greatest people in the world. These guys are athletic. I mean, it's hard work.
Oh, yeah.
Driving that car.
I got to tell you.
Really hard work.
And the heat and everything. The heat, I mean.
The heat is really bad.
Yeah. It's
all right. Apparently, you're going with David Elliott, going once on NASCAR, going twice on.
So
All
2750.
right.
David Elliott.
How fun. That'll be a fun trip.
I love it. Well done.
That'll be super fun.
Well
okay. All right. So what do we have next? We've got, here's Jonathan Cain once again with his new single that's coming out next month. As I listened to it, I was struck by how relatable it is to those of us with Lyme disease. Give it a listen and tell me what you think.
So I've been writing a lot of Christian music these days, and this is the new single. It's about leaving your old self behind, and a new creation has come. As we look to the Lord for leadership, for grace, for love, for power. Oh Lord, lead us is the name of this one. So we'll be releasing this one in June. Hope you enjoy this.
Lord, lead us to every new season, every new year. Even young men get weary, stumble and fall. With those who hope in the Lord, soar like eagles, rise above it all. The old has gone now, new creation has come. May His glory reveal in our hearts and our spirit all He has done. Oh Lord, lead us into every new season, every new year. Yes, Lord, lead us to face a new freedom without any fear. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. For all we're taught, all we've learned, when we rule by desire, we fail at every turn. Choose to lose our old selves, change our hearts, change our minds, choose a new way of life. Oh Lord, lead us into every new season, every new year. Yes, Lord, lead us to face a new freedom without any fear. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hearts will follow your sweet presence. Your promise remains. You are the last word. Your love takes away all sin and shame. Looking back on blessings, you've been faithful, working all things out, anxious for nothing, prayers are steadfast, the best is yet to come. Yes, Lord, lead us to every new season without any fear. Oh Lord, lead us to every new season with every new year. Hallelujah. 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 In your great mercy, you're our living hope. Great is your faithfulness, bringing glory untold. Oh Lord, lead us. Oh King Jesus. Oh Lord, lead us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jonathan Kane. Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
He's become a very spiritual guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a really cool thing that we have going on for you right now. For a donation of $100 or more, you'll receive a signed copy of Jonathan's book. don't stop believing.
Yeah.
It's a memoir, color photos. I was looking through it earlier. They're beautiful, really interesting. It takes down the Odyssey from center stage with Journey to his hope and his faith today. So we have 36, is that right?
Yep, we've got 36 total left.
Only 36 left, and we want to get it into your hand. It's a very inexpensive item. However, it would go a long way to helping Lyme sufferers. It's the power of community, right? I mean, anyone who bid on something earlier and won or did anything, you can buy one of these for $100, right? And then we get $3,600.
Really easy way to build up some
And then it helps,
funds,
right? Yeah.
donations for us.
So use your smartphone to make that donation, and we have 36 left. And there it is. I mean, best wishes, Jonathan Kane. So really, really, really super cool and a nice way to get involved, and you'll love the book. And I'm curious, you know, the whole Steve Perry thing and bringing the new guy on and what happened with that and his family. I mean, this guy's been on, well, I was going to say an interesting journey, but that's a bad pun. But
but it's a good one.
It's quite a tale.
It's a good one.
He's on an interesting tale.
Yeah.
So thank you, folks, for your generosity. So if you weren't one of the fortunate ones, you know, we only had a certain number of live auction items. Now's a chance for you to actually go ahead and open your heart and help here at Twin Cities Lyme Foundation. As Lupe's mentioned earlier, it takes $2,300 for someone suffering with this disease to get a Lyme literate diagnosis, which is key to getting on the right path. That, unfortunately, is not covered by insurance. So I guess the question is, how many people can you sponsor? What would you like to do? There could be someone who's extraordinarily generous and touched by the evening and all the things you saw that would want to go say, we'll do 23. And 23,000 means that 10 people get in there. And get help.
Yeah, and what if we sold, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
no,
what
please.
if we sold all these books? It's $3,600. We've helped a person and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, and maybe it doesn't sound like much, but it's $100 per person. If I know that there's 36 people out there watching, and if they all gave $100 to get a book.
Absolutely. I know we're going to sell those, and it's not even, it's going to be great. I'm thinking of the real big picture, too, about what people want to do and right. Where your level's at and what you want to do and what you can give and how you can really, really change someone's life. And the cool thing is that, you know, Lisa knows a lot of these people personally. Some like that boy you were talking about, you haven't met personally because there's so many people, but it's changed their life. So we have some testimonials that you can look at as we talk about this and some of the past grant recipients to give you a little bit of inspiration. And the other thing I'd tell you too is, you know, the pandemic's been a really, really, really weird year. Some people got killed,
yes.
right, financially. Some people, believe it or not, are better off than they were.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago.
Absolutely.
Many people are. When people, last March, were looking at their 401ks and looking at the stock market, they're going, oh my God, I'm crushed and my life is over. And now they're like, I've made more money than I could possibly imagine, and I really didn't do much. And interest rates are still low, and we still have very little inflation. And economically, we're coming out of this thing, and there's the vaccine, and God bless you, Dr. Fauci and everyone else. And now we're on a really good path. So I'd ask you to search your heart and think about where you're at. I know there was so much uncertainty a year ago at this time when we were completely shut down, and I ran into a traffic jam coming over tonight in traffic. I mean, people are out and things are happening, and we want things to happen here tonight. So the $2,300 level is great. The $5,000, the $10,000, the $23,000. Or you know what? Go, Frank, you're absolutely right. My life is better than it was before a year ago, and I want to help somebody. And if you want to put in a number like $2,750 or $1,575, we have the option to do that as well through our One Cause app. You can put in any amount that you want. All we want is that everyone watching gets involved. And as you see what these people are saying, and when you read something like this where someone saying, for years I was looking for answers. I'd literally given up trying. And then I heard about Twin Cities Lyme Foundation and gave it one more try, and I could be not more thankful. And the family is too. And you heard Pete and Lisa talking about the family aspect of that. All these stories, these are unsolicited from people 13 years of chronic symptoms before they find a diagnosis. Can you imagine what that's like to live with? And then knowing someone cares about you, knowing that there's love and that there's hope. And that's what you people are all about right now. When you click that phone and you hit a button and you pick an amount, it's about love and it's about hope and it's about people like Casey who will be ever thankful to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. These people, these testimonials just had me in tears because it's so heartwarming to hear their story. And I, you know, for so long I thought my story was the only one, and it's not. I have so many other people out there that suffered just like I do.
Or did.
Yeah.
And do.
It's amazing. This is your time to give. This is your time, whether you know someone personally affected, whether it's someone in your family, or whether you're just the kind of person that goes, I get it, and I get the message, and I realize that this is a disease that does not discriminate, that does not care, that really affects folks in Minnesota and Wisconsin. This is really, really powerful stuff because it can happen to anybody, and you are going to be so pleased if you unfortunately come across someone that has an issue with Lyme. You're going to be so pleased to know, I know where to go for help. Right. I don't have to go down this horrible journey. I can turn to Twin Cities Lyme Foundation and get help.
Yeah, any amount of money that you could give is just wonderful. I mean, of course, the more you give, the more people that we get to help. And you are our only funding for getting these people to a better road for health. You are our sole source of how we are able to put these people through our program to get them to Dr. Otten to get proper diagnosing. There are so many people out there. You heard the stat earlier of 50% of the people who test for Lyme disease test negative, and it's a false negative. So there are maybe, like you said earlier, almost 1 million people out there per year, not just in total, but per year, that might have Lyme disease and they don't even know it. And they don't know where to go, and we're here to help them. So you're reading these testimonials. Please reach down deep, and whatever you can give, it's all tax deductible. It is for such a great cause. It is in place of all of the plane fare that you had to spend last year. We were all at
Absolutely.
home. There's so many things last year that we didn't spend our money on that we typically do, and we do it blindly. A lot of times we spend our money and we don't even know. So
folks are wearing flip-flops tonight. You didn't have to buy a dress, didn't have to get your nails done, didn't have to get fancied up. Whatever you're going to spend, go ahead and send it to us on that note as well. And just the fact that, boy, if you just want to celebrate some good in the world and the fact that we are in such a better spot than we were 12 months ago, 2 months ago, spread your love with Twin Cities Lyme. It really, really makes an incredible difference. So, Lisa, you're the best. I wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone out here at this virtual gala who's made this evening just really successful. We're going to leave you with one of Journey's biggest hits, co-written and sung by tonight's headliner, keyboardist Jonathan Cain. It's been covered by major television shows, adopted by a whole new generation of fans. My kids love it. I mean, they were 13, they loved it.
It spans across so many generations.
Yeah, and you told me something really interesting about this.
Yeah. It is the most downloaded song of all time.
Who knew?
Who would have known?
Who knew?
I never knew that. I never knew any of that. So
I know this.
What do you know?
You're the best.
Oh, you're the best, Frank. You really are.
She's here to help you. You should close this thing out. Thanks,
all right, I'll
everybody.
close it out. All right, on behalf of Twin Cities Lyme Foundation and myself, we thank you. We thank you so much for being a part of our world and helping so many people that are so sick. And after this next video, please stick with us for one more minute for credits. I'd like you to know how much I appreciate all of you and all the people that have made this gala, this virtual gala, come to fruition. And this evening, even more successful than we could have ever imagined. For the friends and family of those affected by Lyme disease, don't stop believing.
So this next song was an idea my father planted before I even knew Journey was going to call me. You see, I was struggling in LA and Hollywood and trying to make it. A lot of setbacks. A lot of disappointment. Every time it looked like I get somewhere, one step forward, 2 steps back. So I asked my father one night, I said, Dad, should I just give up this dream of being a songwriter and a musician here? And my father listened for a minute and he said, no, son. We've always had a vision for you. He said, don't stop believing. Dedicate this to all the dads out there. Love your father. Your dad matters.
small town girl living in a lonely world. Ooh, she took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Ooh, it took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, open down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion.